You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. You know, I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain, perfect scenarios for jobs. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. Let me tell you something. My feelings would not have been fucking hurt because this is exactly how my grandfather talked to me. And I miss it. I wish I could hear that Navy man whip my ass and get your head in the fucking game. Focus on this. What are you looking at that shit for? This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Yes, sir. I didn't have that when he passed away. He didn't see me do this. You have someone in me that proves that we can do this consistently. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you a mindset, a way of thinking about it, how to conquer your demons, wrestle with them, pin them, beat their fucking ass. But you have to show up and do everything I tell you to do. And everything I tell you not to do, you need to keep it away. If you put the work into learning this, you do deserve it. Because there's no industry like this. It's so easy, you can fail immediately. It's so hard, but yet you can win overnight. There's nothing like this business. So if you have put the time in, or are willing to put the time in, you're a new student, you're a new trader, you are a new hotshot on the block. Your system rocks. Stick around, kid. Even if you're profitable. And something will happen. Either you'll go into a tailspin because you'll believe this internal dialogue that this can't go on forever and I don't deserve it. This can't be real. I should be out there swinging a hammer. I should be out there digging in the pits as a plumber. I should be out there doing things, getting dirty. I shouldn't deserve to live a lifestyle like this. Only you can change that thought process, and you need to do it today.
All right, guys, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday, boys and girls. Hit the like button. Say what's up in the chat. Make yourselves at home. Welcome in, guys. Hope everybody is doing well, man. Good morning, Let me make sure audio is good to go. Looks like we are. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Diego, Nightweed, Bismillah, Malik, Big Head Reef, Pear, Crystal, Oscar, Chainmay, 47, Naz Lover, Tom, Wolf Dubai, Jamie, Oracle, taking in. What's up? Paris Trade, Shri, Jorno, Alexander, Eric, Malik. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday, boys and girls. We got literally, market's actually just opening up right now. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts here. So, boys and girls, government shutdown is officially over. Government shutdown's officially over. As far as the economic calendar goes, we still have no news today or tomorrow. So nothing really changes as far as that goes. However, if we just look at price here on the NASDAQ, we got a huge rally up last night, right at the beginning of Asia session when the bill was signed officially to reopen the government. So, hey, listen, what do I always tell you, boys and girls? Yesterday in the morning, basically we ended up getting this gigantic sell-off right at market open, and then we pretty much went sideways. Basically the rest of the day, to be honest. And then, as you guys know, I was basically gun-ho trying to long into equilibrium or premium of the range before looking for previous day low. And what do I always tell you, boys? Hey, listen, I'm never wrong. I'm just sometimes a little early. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're with a pretty girl, and sometimes you're just a little quick on the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're not going to finish the race. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes the other team wins in the first quarter. A lot of games are done by halftime, boys and girls. And, yesterday that just happened to be the case, right? So they had us in the first half, not going to lie. But we did get the pump up here. We tapped into first presented fair value gap from yesterday overnight. And then now, waking up this morning, we're all the way back down below previous day low. So, oh, what a fun game this trading stuff is, ain't it? Anyway, so now we're taking out these previous day lows into a daily fair value gap. Oh, gosh, what do we want to do from here? I mean, obviously, I feel like the right answer is probably being bullish until this fails at this point. Now, granted, it would take waiting for this whole day to run through this and then close to confirm that. So I guess that's point numero uno. We do still have the new week opening gap, however, down here, 320, that I would not be surprised at all for us to go trade down into, find some support and then bounce from there either. So that would be the next sell side level that I have my eye on. So it's really a matter of, can we get there or not? Or are we going to find price bouncing off of taking out these previous day lows and then the daily inefficiency and working back up into the range? Well, I guess we'll see. But that is what we are up against, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at ES here. And YM. So we got YM shooting up right now at the open. NQ and ES made another drive down here. Taking out the low one more time. So see what we get. There's no... there's a little hourly inefficiency being maybe left behind up here, but it's not much. So there's not really much to go off of in terms of an internal range to trade back into necessarily. If anything, you'd be probably looking for a full-blown reversal all the way back to the external highs up here for the most part. But anyway, looking at the poll in the chat, boys, 66% is bullish. All right, 66% of the chat is bullish today. Good morning, Soné. You call them 2-minute noodles where you're from. Doesn't sound that bad. Government shutdown has ended, yes. It was officially ended last night. And yeah, boys, my Grand Cup journey, however, has ended after yesterday's morning stream. I was so sure that we were going to go back to premium of the range. I had max contracts on, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to take an entry off of a higher time frame PD array with a big stop loss. Essentially, it was the rest of my account was my stop loss. Trying to get us back to 50% of the range. And I shit you not, it retraced like just enough to margin call the account. And then, well, it was also in profit. It just, bro, it was so choppy yesterday in the afternoon. For anybody that was trading in the afternoon yesterday, like, we got moves toward 50% of this range, but it just didn't complete. Like if I just mark out the range from the high to the low yesterday, like I was aiming for this. This was my TP. And the number of times that we put in new highs and retraced was just ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. And then we finally take it out in Asia session, so that was fantastic. Anyway, but that's that. We went down swinging. Went down swinging. No, it wasn't wrong, just early, I guess. All right, here we go. We're selling off here towards new week opening gap. Think you're gonna take a log now, Paris? Oh no, Paris. When did you write that message? Oh, one loss so far. Oh fuck, Paris. No. Yeah. New week. Like it wouldn't surprise me at all if this daily candle, like we hit new week opening gap, and then this daily candle ends up, you know, holding this gap. It also wouldn't surprise me if it rips right through it. We take it out and we come trade down for these lows as well. So, but obviously for this to confirm, we got to wait for the daily candle to close. I definitely felt like a short into the new week opening gap could have been very sensible, but obviously right at open here. You know what else is crazy? We didn't, do I have the other one? Or no, we did end up, I'm sorry, I take that back. I was going to say that we had one other open new week opening gap that we didn't trade into, but I forget we did trade into that here. That's why I removed it. All right, get that out of the way. Otherwise, yeah, man. Government's back open. I don't think we're gonna get the same October data though. I don't think we're gonna get CPI. I don't think we're gonna get NFP numbers unless it's been rescheduled. I checked last night, and I think we're just skipping it for this month. Yeah, so I mean, no more news the rest of this week, unless something pops up. But next week we got FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday. Obviously, yeah, the normal unemployment claims Thursday, PMI Friday. Otherwise, yeah, man, that's a wrap for November, I'm thinking. Yeah. That's going to be a wrap. What happened to CPI today? CPI was originally scheduled for yesterday, but the government shutdown was still in effect for one more day. About to take one more long. Good luck, Paris. I'm gonna wait this out. I think we could get to new week opening gap. I'm actually debating if I want to try to, if we do retrace here into like first presented fair value gap. I'm wondering if I want to attempt a short or not to get us to the new week opening gap. But it's just, again, it's just so hard for me after a big move that's already happened, like to try to jump on board. I feel like some of my most frustrating losses come when I try to do that. So usually I'm better off just chilling and waiting, but actually our first presented gap technically is up here at this candle right there. Right there. But yeah, this was the debate in my head. I'm like, if we could get a retracement back up here, is that worth trying to short to the new week opening gap or not? Not gonna have to worry about it though, it doesn't look like. Yeah, Rezi, that's my bad. I didn't see this little gap here. I didn't see it. My eyes were caught by such a big fat gap. You know what I'm saying? The big fat gap stole all my attention. It's always the big fat ones, right? Okay. I will delete this. Yeah, looks like New Week opening gap is the play here. Where are we with ES? There's the New Week opening gap on ES. What's wrong with this indicator over here? Why does it look like that all of a sudden? Oh, this must be the wrong one. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got a little bit of ways to go yet for ES to trade back into that. Well, boys, 2 mornings in a row, looks like. We're getting dumped straight down. Hell yeah. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Alrighty then. New Week opening gap high. If I had really big cojones, I would just slap a buy limit on. But not that big though. Yeah, so New Week opening gap high tapped here. Obviously, if ES wants to trade into its New Week opening gap, we are going to be seeing us go much lower. We'll see if we can find any support here, though. 943, new 15-minute candle incoming in a couple of minutes. And it's been all downside, man. All downside. All basically. So we pumped up in Asia, and that's looking like the manipulation. So Asia into London. And I mean, even before New York even opens up, we're selling off. So, you know, I guess we're probably looking for longs at this point. Kind of the same idea as yesterday, right? Just, it's not that you're against shorting. It's just like you just don't want to chase the shorts. Didn't even trade back into the first presented gap. I mean, so yeah, we got a lot of things that we could target just for a retracement. Blessed are those who shorted the open. Yeah, 2 days in a row, dude. Yup, looks like it. How many dollars do I have to give you to fly you out to USA and we play golf? Well, it's golf courses are closed. We'd have to go to like Florida or something. Yeah, she's a little chilly. There's literally frost on the ground this morning. Man, it's just like, yeah, maybe it's time to migrate south for the winter. Honestly, though, I don't mind the 4 seasons. I don't mind winter at all. For like the first, you know, through like Christmas and New Year's, it's like, fuck yeah. But then after that, it's like, all right. I don't live in Florida. Should I live in Florida? Should I just say fuck it? Get me the hell out of here. Ready for the melt of the month, says Mika. How big of a melt are we talking, Mika? How big of a melt are we talking here? I mean, we were interested to see what price was going to do at open today, obviously knowing that the government was probably going to reopen. It's just crazy that it was like a day ahead of schedule, and it's literally back to back. Back to back. This sell-off isn't quite as aggressive as yesterday's, though. I don't think, right? We are from open. That's pretty close. Almost 200 points in the first 15 minutes. Yesterday. Oh wow. I take back what I said. This is actually worse than yesterday. In the first 15 minutes, at least. We won 140 points yesterday. In the first 15. I don't know why it doesn't feel like as large of a move for some reason. But a new 15-minute candle opened up. We did swipe the previous 15-minute low inside of new week opening gap. So let's see what we want to do here. Or if we can, you know, the easiest thing to do if we were going to go lower is to kind of keep holding these bearish PD arrays, you know, like if we lose this gap, at that point it's like, well, you could probably frame up something like this. So I would say this, you know, you want to see this hold if we're going to go put in a new low before or around 10 a.m. Good morning, Aspers. I'm doing well. Did I miss you? No, not really, but I'm doing well. How are you? Good to see you. When does the government open? I think it's open right now. Andrew goes, I'm not entering to be stuck in chop for 4 hours again. Come on, man. Live a little. This could be the bounce, says Paris. Yeah. It'll happen eventually. Yeah, what I'm thinking, though, is this 1 minute doesn't look super clean. I don't like this wick here. I don't really trust this 1 minute inversion here. It's just so insignificant. So I think what I will do, I'd be open to an inversion play to trade back to first presented fair value gap in like 9:30 opening price. Off this 2 minute. I just think this 2 minute looks a little cleaner. 2 and even 3 minute. After taking out the 15-minute low in new week opening gap. We should wait for the 3 minute. 2 minute will close here in 30 seconds. 3 minute, we got like 90 seconds to go. Basically the same gap. But otherwise, yeah, if it doesn't hold, then or if this does hold, I should say, then we could just keep waiting. Let this thing bleed. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. You cut me up and then I keep bleeding. God, what a... Who could forget that classic, right? Fuck. Well, this is interesting. Now it's like, if I wait for the 3-minute close, the 3-minute closes here in like 30 seconds. But now we're in a whole new 2-minute candle that has a minute and a half left. Oh, man. What do I do if this 3-minute closes, but the 2 minutes still has a minute left? What do I do? I think we got to play it safe and wait for the 2-minute, right? No? It's going to actually... Is it going to do that? Whew! That was close. That was close. Now we're in a 5. Now we're in a 5-minute gap. Oh my goodness. Might just wait. Might just frickin' wait. Well, I mean, it was a decent idea, but I don't know if this is gonna be the play. Macro starting. I don't know. Let's see. Five-minute closes in 3. Oh, I think if we could get picked up on this inversion like retest, I'm gonna do a buy limit here. Before this higher 5-minute gap, if we hit this 5-minute gap, I'm gonna cancel this. Because I don't want to trade into here and then getting picked up afterward. Fuck that. I'm gonna do buy limit 341 though. See, we get this 2 and 3 minute inversion retest here. I will delete it though. If we trade in here, I'm just gonna take it off. Okay, I'm taking it off. Taking it off. So yeah, there's the 2-minute inversion and 3-minute still is printing here, but. Wait for 10 a.m. Don't tell me what to do. As I'm literally waiting for 10 a.m. You're up for the day, Paris. I thought you were stopping after 2. You didn't. You lied to us, Paris. Paris, you lied. Why would you do that? Why on bloody earth would you do something like that? For now, yeah, inversion bounce off of new week opening gap is working out just fine. Pretty quick. I mean, it's pretty tough when you get like a inversion close like this. It's like we'll be patient. We'll be patient. 5 minutes into the macro, we're tracing into this 1-minute gap. I'm just worried that this could hold, but like I'm worried that this 5-minute could sponsor a new low. We did inverse this lower 5-minute. I don't know. It's just kind of iffy. I don't know. Let's see. I'm not gonna play this though. I'll watch it. What are we in, chat? I feel like everybody's in longs probably right now without me. Everybody's probably playing the long here. I'm probably the only one not playing it. Yeah, AM, I blew that shit. The Grand Cup is grand blown. I was holding max contract longs yesterday, and we just refused to go to premium of the range. And then we went to premium of the range in Asia session, so yeah. We never went to previous day low, though, so one thing I can say, I never tried shorting the previous day low yesterday. And I was right for that, but yeah, I guess, you know, 5 contracts, 5 minis, you max size, it really just adds up if you can't really handle a big retracement, so. It is what it is. All right, yeah, the long's playing out here, shit. I mean, but that is the move, right? Like, you get a big sell-off like this, it's like, I'm wanting to play a reversion trade. I'm wanting to play a correction off of a key level because it's just, we're not just going to chase shorts down here, right? That doesn't make sense. Now that we've rebalanced this opening range, we'll see what happens, right? Like, are we going to trade all the way back up? I mean, I think first presented fair value gap could be in play here. We haven't traded into it yet today, so could be, or we could see 50% this 5-minute hold for resistance, and we see another drive lower at 10 a.m., right? Like, that's on the table as well. But yeah, I did not have the willingness to play this. Unfortunately, it's working out perfectly. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But this is what we were framing up. Yeah, man, it just was a little bit too, I don't know, just this 2 and 3 minute. And we traded up into the higher time frame 5 minute. At that point, I was like, I kind of wanted to be in already. So anyway, opportunity miss for me. Opportunity miss. But yeah, if you caught this, I mean, I guess what you do from here is up to you. I would be break even though, just to avoid a loss from here. But yeah, I mean, realistically, if you're going to get this move, I feel like it should be pretty seamless. If you're going to get higher. Dow Jones is still selling off here, new lows. Wow. I think Dow Jones is reaching for its 930 open from yesterday. No lower wick. 141. That's what it looks like, at least. Let's see what happens, guys. What do we like though? Do we like lower from here, or do we like getting back all the way up into this range and higher prices? Let me know what you guys are feeling. Just kind of at a higher time frame perspective, I guess. But yeah, I still kind of like the idea of a lower yet, especially with ES not trading to its new week opening gap. I think that could be a possibility. But yeah, perfect. Basically OTE of the range here. Literally kiss 618, like perfect. What would what would this look like? Go for like a new week opening gap close. Dude, stop, bro. When I'm not on live stream, my short and long two is actually working fine. Why is it not working right now? Why is it every time I'm live, it doesn't work? It's so annoying. It's ruining my Thanksgiving, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It literally, like, when I'm sitting here trading by myself in the afternoon, it works. It doesn't have problems. When I'm sitting here trading on the morning session, I can't use the short or long tool on TradingView. What the fuck is going on right now? Why is this happening to me, guys? Does anybody have an answer? Do I need to clear my cookies in cash or something? Like, what's going on? I'm probably going to give that a try after this, but this is ridiculous. I mean, it's just a short tool, for God's sake. Let it work. New 15-minute, new hour. Is it only me, guys? Can someone... It's not the magnet, bro. It's not the magnet. It literally is not the magnet at all. We left a 15-minute gap above this high. Yeah, I don't know. It's annoying though, whatever it is. I keep bleeding, I keep... ES just traded into that 15-minute gap. So we have a little SMT here. I might try this short to the external low. Oh my God. Or just dump it, I guess. Let's see if when this candle closes, I'm going to see if we can get a little bit of a wick up here to retest. And I'm going to probably look to try a short. SMT here. So I'm expecting that 15-minute gap to stay open, I guess. Oh my goodness. On NQ. And then see if we can continue lower here. Play it here. I'm going to hop in there. I'm going to go stop here. Yeah, so we traded up into premium, hit OTE 618, perfect. SMT'd here, the new 15-minute hourly open with ES. Yeah, I'm going to see. I can't even, like, what's my risk reward on this, bro? What is my risk reward to the low? 1.6. I think. This shit is fucking so annoying. Yeah, I'm just going to take it to the recent low, I'm thinking. Nice reaction so far. We just inversed this gap that sponsored a new high. Might just go break even if we can trade back into that new week opening gap. I think we should be fine at that point, but see here. Watching ES closely as well. Oh. Is that working? There we go. So far, so good. Nobody jinx it. Nobody start listening to Hawk to a girl. Yeah, we did not retest here if you were waiting for this retest. My entry obviously is 360, what was called 365 basically. But if I were, I don't know, I wouldn't chase this either. Like, I just don't think it's worth like trying to enter down here. I mean, it could still work out, but I just feel like that's a pretty lopsided RR. Taken in says it's a coin toss trade. Literally every trade's basically a coin toss trade. It's either gonna fucking go up or it's gonna go down. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Coin's either gonna land on heads or it's gonna land on tails. Fuck me, buddy. God, I don't like that. I don't like it, but we already traded back the premium of the range. All right, just a God candle, I guess. Fuck yeah. Eddie Lopez says I'm in it, so it's going to be a loser. Fucking A, Eddie. Eddie, go long. Eddie, what are you doing this for? Really, bro? Inverse the 5-minute here as well? Nice, bro. Yeah, this is why you don't chase. This is why you don't chase the entry down here, boys. That's why you don't chase that entry down here. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna close this, bro. That's fucking ridiculously ugly. Just fucking 2 God candles straight up. Inversing all of this. Fudge. Well, yesterday the continuation play would have played. Today, no, it's not playing. So yeah. You come here, bro. So NQ did decide to trade into the 15-minute now as well. I just don't know what our target is. Like these highs, if we go higher, what's our draw here? These like London highs. Dang. Leaving 9 a.m. lows for now. Yeah, probably going to flip for longs though, in all reality. The smart thing to do is probably wait for this 15-minute. If you want to be conservative, I guess. My goodness, what a reaction, dude. 5-minute flips like that. After inversing this tiny little gap here in our favor, we flip this. Eesh. Bullish breaker here. I'm going to put a buy limit on the breaker. I'm going to go stop down here. Then I'm going to try to trade this up toward London highs. I mean, I probably won't hold it to London highs. What a crazy move this would be. I mean, yeah, 300 points. What the fuck? 830 open would probably be better. Yeah, I don't know. This would be the displacement to me. Sweep this low one more time. Manipulate. Obviously, I was in short here, so manipulate my fat little ass. I'm going to play this back up. Because we did hit premium of this range, obviously, which is kind of what I was basing that off of and trying to see another drive lower at 10. But obviously, we are still in a much deeper discount relative to today's range. As you can see here. The P&L screen looks different because it is different. Where were these long moves yesterday morning, bro? When I'm fucking longing endlessly. Makes a guy mad. I didn't necessarily stop, Nins. I'm just trying out Trade Sinker. Do you guys like light mode or dark mode better? What's more of the vibe here? I think dark. Anyway, we'll see if I can get picked up on something like this. It's not looking favorable, though. We traded up. Could find support off first presented gap now. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer, too, because considering that my literally new week opening gap high was my break even. I mean, you shitting my dick? Excuse my language, but less than 3 points away. When it rains, it pours. What's up, Tyler? You got cooked? Yeah, I just got cooked on shorts, bro. Well, it was looking great. It was looking fantastic. My break even was going to be this new week opening gap high retest. Trying to aim for this recent low. And in 2 God candles, it ripped and I closed out. My stop was this high, so I saved a little bit, but it was just ridiculous. Yeah, I saved myself 14, 15 points roughly, but yeah, bro. I thought we were going to get another little drive down here. Balance out this opening range. And I was liking lower. SMT'd the 15-minute high with ES. Thought we could get it, but it is not. It is what it is. Now it looks like we're flipping higher. Obviously, we are still, like I told you guys, we are still in a higher time frame relative discount. So if we were going to go lower, I would have expected that range to hold and send us to a new low. Now, obviously, looking at the hourly. So we got hourly gap here. Right? But if you're just looking at today's range, right, from London, which is currently high of day, to the low, like we're still in discount, below 50%. Obviously, once we trade into this hourly gap, we are now at premium and hitting a premium PD array. So Perhaps it could roll over from there, but yeah, man. Turns out this inversion trade was goated if you held through this pullback here. The 2 and the 3 minute here. Yeah, a little bit of a tougher play there. It is what it is. It is what it is, boys. Hey, listen, if the market was so easy, we'd all be rich as fuck. Like, we'd all be so rich. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, 15-minute inversion now. With this 15-minute just closed, which is what we were kind of looking at as well here. So now it's like, I mean, I don't think this entry in all reality is going to get picked up. What's up, buddy? $70 points is a little steep, boys. Oh gosh. Might have to go to micros for this. I might just play this 15-minute inversion and call it. And call it good. Oh, so I'm gonna go long off this 15. In long off the 15-minute inversion. Just because, I mean, as far as like framing up something on the lower time frame, like I said, I just don't know if I expect this entry to be offered. If it is, that's great, I guess, but I'm not going to demand that it is. And then, yeah, I mean, I like the moves back up. Bare minimum to this hourly gap where we could go, or I could probably go break even in premium. And then from there, it's like, just see where we go from there. Try to hold it. Yeah, that's frustrating, dude. I literally, all yesterday, I'm like, bro, I'm longing because we're in such a discount. I'm like, we're not going to previous day low. And we chop. And then today I want one more drive down for a scalp and then full-blown longs. Can't get it. We're long and crazy, so. 5-minute FEG aligns with New Day opening gap. New Day opening gap, let's see, is right up here. Unless you're talking about opening range gap. Opening range gap is something totally different. Opening range gap is not the same as New Day opening gap, which is up here as well. We have not traded into the opening range gap at all. And then, yeah, man, I guess if this idea fails and we just go lower from here, from 9:30 open, yeah, I'm just going to get off and kill myself. You got, this is like win-win, right? Win-win. Give me, end my suffering. Man, there was bearish SMT. Yeah, there was bearish SMT when I lost my short as well, so. It'll hold one of these times, right? Peace out, Paris. Yeah, my short long tool still, I don't think this is working. $1.3R. 2R back to London. All right, there's 15-minute gap fill. Yeah, bro, if this just sells off, bro, I'm just going to be in shambles. This is fucking crazy. Woman, it definitely looks ugly. Yeah, it is a big stop. That's why I'm in micros. It was like a 70-point stop. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, 70-point stop, I think, was to the hourly open. 129 points, bro. Bro, am I fucking cooked? Apparently, I'm fucking dyslexic with the market, apparently, yesterday and today. What are we doing, bro? Yeah, I might have to cut this early, I guess, if this doesn't turn around in a jiff here. I thought I was working with a 70-point stop, not a fucking 130-point stop loss. This is fucking ridiculous. Dude, it's basically this breaker or nothing for me. Bounce at the breaker, or we are out and I'm getting off. Crazy, dude. Killer week last week. Great start to the week on Monday. L yesterday. It's gonna be an L today, it looks like, unless this turns around. That sucks. You know what they call this strategy though, if this does fail? They call this the cash release. Sell low, buy high. It should have been longing when you're shorting. It should have been shorting when you're longing. Oh, that's the cash release model. Yeah, the cash release model. It's one of the best. Trader's favorite model, some say. Some call it their favorite model. And it's just a splendid thing. But yeah, when I eyed up the risk as far as like how many contracts I was using, basically I kind of forgot that I was framing it up to the hourly open. And then I put the stop at the hourly low. Or not the yeah, the hourly low currently. Yeah. I said that right. But yeah, this doesn't look good, bro. Breaker's got to hold. I'm not going to hold it to a full stop if it doesn't. I would say like if we get a 1-minute candle closure below here, I probably will just cut the trade, and yeah, I'll be done for the day. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll take my L. Was down 1,000 per account yesterday. Obviously floating right now like 1400, 1200-ish, whatever, in drawdown for the day. Just fucking dog shit. Oops. Yeah, if you waited for the buy limit here, you got picked up. I don't think it's going to get offered. It gets offered perfectly. You can't even make this stuff up sometimes. That's why the market, that's why trading is so funny. Yeah, I'm not going to add. I'm not going to add, no. This is looking gross. Yeah, bro. I'm getting ready to hop out. Stops going to this low here. And if that's it, man. I'll be hopping off. Nothing else for me to do. Yeah, I see. I'm disappointed, Brad. I'm disappointed. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous fucking performance all around. Apparently, I got the worst sleep of my life. I mean, I slept good last night. Everything was great externally. I don't know, bro. That's so fucking tough. Cash release executed to perfection. I sold low, I bought high, and I should have did the exact opposite. And now it looks like the 10 a.m. low is incoming, probably, to be honest. So, all right, I'm done. Minus 1,800 for the day per account. That's it. That is all she wrote, chat. So god-awful. God-awful. Look at that wick on the hourly. Oh, man. Hit the like button. It feels so wrong asking for you to hit the like button after I just get absolutely shit-canned. That's so bad, bro. Oh, my God. That's so embarrassing. That sucks. Oh. That's bad. There's no way for me to sugarcoat that, boys. That's just fucking terrible. I don't know what I'm looking at today, I guess. Seeing it totally cockeyed. It reminds me of my grandma after she had a visit from old man Jenkins, and she's like, our eyes are just going all over the place. And I was like, I get it, you know. The old man Jenkins, he's been packing, so I get it, you know. Dang. All I can do is laugh about it. I don't know. Risk managed to some degree. I mean, obviously, I kind of fudged up the micro sizing on the second entry there. Knew I was dealing with a big stop loss, but I was dealing with a bigger stop than expected. I did obviously trim. What's funny is I trimmed both trades early before full stop outs, but yeah, bro, I just totally flip flop in this range. Not good. Totally flip flop. Absolute cinema, some might say. No, I'm not in the Grand Cup. I max conned longs yesterday in the afternoon, trying to get us back to equilibrium, and then we retraced basically before the end of the day, and I got margin called, and then it flew after that. So, yeah, after a great week last week, good start to the week. I mean, basically, I gave back my profits, not quite all my profits, with yesterday's L's. Well, it was just one L yesterday, I guess, technically. From Monday, and then so I'm basically red like, I don't know, 1,600 roughly per account for the week now on these. Not bad. I mean, it's you know, salvageable, but it's, I don't know, dude. The way that I performed this morning, I'm like, what am I doing? It's been such a long time since something like that has happened to me, where I'm like, all right, I'm short, and then I flip bias, and then I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I should have stayed short. It's been so long since something like that has happened to me, and it's. I feel like I just got. Well, what do I feel like I just got? I feel like I just got. I gotta be careful here. I gotta frame it. I gotta say the right thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I feel like I mean, I guess I just feel like Joe Biden. That's probably the fucking best thing I could say. I literally feel like this guy, right? Like this is the most accurate depiction about how I feel at the moment. I don't know, man. Obviously, these blunders do happen in trading. They happen to even the best of us. But it's, I mean, shit. We do it live every day, so I guess when I do it, you see it. So, I don't know. There goes my pride and ego for the day. You know what's crazy is I got leg day after this. Yeah, I think I might just put a little bit too much weight on the bar, if you know what I'm saying. No spotter. No safety rails. Nothing like a red P&L leg day, bro. Well, hopefully my wife doesn't leave me after today. Oh, the good news is the tweet will get more likes than any other tweet, so I guess there's that. We'll get it slapped. Bro, it's just so crazy. Let me show these executions here. Oh, this is micros. Well. This screenshot will be funnier. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed, boys and girls. Obviously, that's a really disappointing trading morning. That's really disappointing. Let's see if it at least works for the screen for the screenshot. Well, I closed it here though. That's the thing. It's probably the only good thing about this trade. All right, still not gonna work. All right. Yeah, I'll wait. I'm gonna wait for it to hit this low, and then I'll take a screenshot for Twitter. Because it'll be probably funnier that way. ES will probably hit it first. Oh, chat. Shit happens. Shit does happen. That's that's the thing. Yeah. Well, hey, boys. Mama said there'd be days like this. Have I seen the 2 girls 1 cup video? Now that you mention it. Yeah, I actually have that on my stream deck. You ready?
Stop it. Get some help.
You're one sick puppy, Raytan, but you know you are. There's always opportunities, Tyler. You're a good trader, but maybe these couple days just weren't good. Hey, thanks, Muhammad. I appreciate that. Yeah, just a couple of bad days. Yeah. A couple of bad days after, honestly, a good last couple of weeks. And obviously, great Monday. Turns out the government shutdown is actually my best friend. I need that shit closed back down ASAP. Trading's a scam. I've just decided you can't be profitable long term. Just decided that right now. Absolute go. Hey, listen, don't say anything rash that you don't mean in the heat of battle. As soon as one take profit gets hit, it's like, I love trading. This is the best. Bro. Ugh. Just crazy. Like this 15-minute inversion meant nothing. Hourly gap like right here. Didn't want to go trade into that. It's just on ES either. It's just, I mean, when they say wicks do the damage, I think this is what they mean. Like that wick is just enough to make grown men cry. And that was the move that made LeBron cry. There's the low on ES, so you got an SMT here. Ugh. All right, hang on. Let me copy image, slap this up on Twitter. Welp. All right, the tweet is up. Go like and comment and post your beautiful executions of winning trades underneath. That's terrible. That's so bad. Your boy got today, chat. Your boy got. And that's the thing though, but the thing is like, and this is some words of wisdom, so get your notepads out. This is gold right here. Like you're gonna get got sometimes, right? You're gonna get got. But the thing is, you're gonna do the getting more than you get got though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what this whole game is about. Sometimes you're gonna get got though, but you gotta do the getting more than you get got. Does that make sense? Jot that down. That's actually, you know, that's actually gonna be module 1 of the mastermind course when it drops. Lesson number 1, sometimes you're going to get got as long as you be getting more than you get got. Anyway. Jot that down, Brad. Brad, jot that down. Jot that down, hurry. I just gave you that nugget for free. Why do you guys get so upset though? Why do you guys get so upset when you see someone lose? I mean, if I were you guys, bro, I'd love that shit. Like when I first got started trading, nobody showed losses ever. It was just like I'm like, bro, am I actually special needs? No, like no offense to anyone with special needs, but like am I actually special needs? When I first started trading, I'm like, I never saw anybody else lose. I'm like, everybody else wins, I lose. No, everybody else wins and I don't. And then I was just like, bro, I would have loved to see someone lose back when I first started. I'd be like, hell yeah, dude. One of us. Google gobble, one of us. We expect him, one of us. I don't know. I'm coping at this point, boys, obviously. This is the only thing that, joking about my pain is the only thing that it keeps a brother from crashing out, if you know what I'm saying. And going on tilt. So. You guys want to say hi to Jax? Jax, no treats today. Come here, buddy. No treats. Jump up. Come in. You guys see him? Oh. Come here. Jump up. Don't be shy. He's shy. Jax, no treats today. I'm red. Looks like we're both eating ramen tonight. We're both eating ramen tonight. Selling off. It's selling off because Michael Burry shut down his firm. What? Also, hey, let the record show 59% of the chat bullish. And it was like 70%. Everyone's voting now that they see how it priced it. Yeah, Brad, I try to be transparent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, transparency is one. This was just. I mean, let's recap this quick. Like, was there logic in my trades? I felt like there was. Obviously, that's always going to be subjective to individual's opinion. Usually, people feel like logic is not there if you didn't win. That's just kind of how the internet is. But you know, we trade up before 10 a.m. into a higher time frame, 5-minute in OTE of the range. We respect. A new 15-minute candle opens up. Or the hourly opens up, I should say. Sorry. The 10 a.m. hour opens up right here. This manipulation on this candle takes the high out on ES. We have an SMT divergence. We see movement down. I enter off of this candle closure in this candle here. You can see my entry right there. All right. Get a little move down. I'm going to go break even here. I just want this move from here, stop here, to this low. We don't quite get to my break-even point. We turn around, 2 God candles up. I close before a full stop out. All right? Fair, right? I'm trying to go from premium to discount. Internal to external. Instead, we get a 90 whatever percent retracement this is. Like, what is this fib right here? What do you guys think this is? Is this 97? This 98? I'm gonna go 98. It's like 97 and a half. It's like, so I got the old 97 fib again. It's just something, some jokes never fail. There's a 97 fib. Perfect. Yes, we SMT'd the high here, I believe, right? No, we didn't. 925. Yeah, no, we never got above this high. Am I seeing things? 930. Was a little cockeyed. This is a 930 high. So I think maybe technically we did SMT it here. Yeah, little SMT with that 930 opening candle. Swept it perfectly on ES. Anyway, moral of the story is we create this 15-minute inversion. That's obviously when I said, all right, I guess I like longs now. That inversion never had a prayer. And down we go. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's logic in my trades here today. I mean, that's not really the issue, but like I said, I think the frustrating part for me is just like you try to trade one direction and then you flip your bias and then your original bias was correct. That shit bugs me. I try not to do that often, and when this type of thing happens, this is kind of, I mean, this is why, right? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was overall logic in what I was trying to, you know, what I was trying to do today. Just obviously really unfortunate circumstances, I guess. I don't know. So lower we go. New week opening gap on ES. Obviously, we talked about this being a reason for price to keep going lower. It's about 788. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know who to congratulate. Do I congratulate the people that caught longs? Do I congratulate the people that caught shorts? Both, I guess, if you did pretty much the exact opposite of what I was doing at the time of me doing it for today. So yeah. Quite a bummer. So hopefully that all makes sense. Obviously the P&L is what it is. You're red for a reason. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. So yeah, just got to pack it in, come back and do better tomorrow, man. That's it. That's all we can do now. Can't change it. Yeah, we are, let's see. Nukin. Well, should we check the Grand Cup? We should see where it's at. See where our team's at. Yeah, see, it says here. Knocked out. Oh, yeah? See, now that I'm out, I can say, who cares about who even cares about the Grand Cup? Who even cares? Oh my God, win rate just fucking tanked down below 60%. We're 16 now. TJR's team is at the bottom where it belongs. Oh, man. Yeah, if anybody's watching that is still in the Grand Cup and you're in the top 200, congrats. That's what I was shooting for, obviously. I needed to get to, like, whatever it was. 14, 15K. So I basically had to, like, almost double my current P&L. So I kind of had to step up the risk a little bit. And then, obviously, the longs. We just chopped so much yesterday, and the longs just weren't kicking in until the trading day was over, basically. You guys know that meme, Bad Luck Brian? Sometimes, like when I do ever like risk like over leverage, I guess, on any account, sometimes I feel like bad luck Brian. You know what I mean? Like whatever the worst possible scenario is that could happen over the course of a trade, whenever I risk too much, market always kind of finds a way to do whatever that is. But yeah, so you can see that the top 200, the bottom 200 spot right now is 15.7. So like this has actually gone up. You actually got to make more like 16 to get into this now. So yeah, man, it's getting competitive out here. It's getting sporty, chat. Went down swinging though. You'd rather lose on offense than on defense, am I right? We ain't gonna be letting teams just coming out here kicking walk-off field goals on us. No. Not gonna happen. We're gonna sell out. We're gonna stop the run. Okay. We're gonna get the ball back to our offense, and we're gonna go put that fucker in the end zone. All right, that's what we're gonna do. That's our mindset. We don't play not to lose. We play to win. Sometimes you lose as a result. That's life. We do it for the love of the game, right? But we play to win over here. We don't play to not lose. We play to win. All right. Buy here? Probably not. After watching me trade this morning, though, I probably wouldn't even take my opinion, though. So I've quite literally showcased quite the case of dyslexia this morning. So I got nothing to do. I got to step away. Rain, go away. We'll come trade again another day. But yeah, we're right on the day and now on the week, unfortunately. What is today? Thursday? Ugh. Yeah. It is what it is, man. And where we go from here, I don't know. I got eyes on new week opening gap for ES. But other than that, I really got nothing else. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, like, obviously this daily candle, how we close. Obviously, if we close here, I think, you know, draws going into maybe tomorrow. We'll see what, I guess, just where we're at when we get there, but definitely next week, like, a lot of stacked lows here. We could come run out. Weekly candle flipping back bearish. All right, man. I guess good luck to everybody. Congrats if anybody. I guess now I got to say congrats to the shorts. I mean, we're just absolutely nuking. That's hilarious. Congrats to the Bears. Retirement coming soon. More like job application coming soon. No way shorts survive the retracement unless they're swing traders. I mean, I'm sitting here asking myself, I'm like, how would I have even... That's why I'm like, I'm not that upset. Obviously, I'm upset about the outcome of today, but... I mean, again, it's not like there was no logic in what I was doing. And yeah, I mean, I asked myself, I guess, like, so what time is this? This is 10:15, 10:16 here. I don't know how else I would have played this, honestly. I would say the no macro or the macro disbelievers are absolutely having a heyday, you know, today. Because it's like, what logic would you have based on time necessarily? It's like, here's the 10 a.m. macro. We rip higher. You could say, I mean, it was manipulation is what it was. Macro comes in here. Well, actually, no. Macro starts here. So macro 950. 10 o'clock macro literally just was one giant manipulation. Manipulate the high one more time here at the new 15-minute. The new 15-minute candle opens up. Puts in the high. Sharp turn lower. Skill issue, right? Yeah. What's Jim Rohn? Jim Rohn says, don't wish it were easier, chat. Wish you were better. That part. Yeah. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. We are in the 11 a.m. macro right now, by the way. And yeah, I mean, still lower to go on ES for that new week opening gap. Could maybe see another retrace here, but not sure what the confidence level would be on something like that. But anyway, all right. Hey, enough sulking. We'll be back tomorrow, boys. 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Red on the day today. Got. I got. That is what it is. Nothing I can do now. Just come back and be better tomorrow. All right, guys. Hey, appreciate you still either way. Hit the like button before you go. I'll see you back here tomorrow, guys. All right? Never kill yourself. Happy Thursday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.